Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Fielded in the end zone, it's Barry. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Clemson's offense comes onto the field first today. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress the defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to let it go. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Barry. They get a nice pickup on this crossing route against the zone, and everybody executed in unison, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, this offense, they've got a plan in the passing game. They've got some stuff ready for man coverage, and they've got some zone beaters as well. Just saw one there on the crossing route.
He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pick on it. Clemson trying to put its paws on a productive red zone trip. To the air on 2nd down. Keeps looking downfield. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
And lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass. Sets up the screen. Ripping through the defense. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He won't have any problem with the distance, but the angle could be a different story from the left. Oh, and he missed it. No good. After the miss, no change in the score. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will get the ball for the 1st time. And what a performance. An aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Quick strike complete. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Dings it complete to the right. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking deep. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, passing.
Got enough for the 1st down. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. The Horned Frogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Out of the gun, the inside give. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. And the Horned Frogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the air on 1st down. Got his man. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
He wants to take the top off. Touchdown, TCU! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Makes the quick grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the 1st down. Clemson will send the punt team out. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Cradles it at the 35. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
Sure.
He's going for the big play. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed missed a big chance on that one. So now it's 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Tiger! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
And the extra point is good. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big 3rd down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
Here's the pressure. They're working that left side. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the 1st quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. After that penalty, now they're set up inside the red zone on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barry. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Flips it out in the flat. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, a power run here. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the field goal unit is on the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. No good. And here in the second quarter, we remain all knotted up.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Wants to throw on first down. Swings it out to his running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
They'll go to the ground. There he goes. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Takes the easy completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Makes the grab. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Working that left side now. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
And the Horned Frogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's got it still on his feet. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Got his man quickly. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Wants to throw on third down. Makes the grab on the left. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The run from the shotgun. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Pulls it in. Found some room, but needed a little bit more. Had to get it to the 40 for the first down, and now it's 4th and short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. It's a big stride inside the 10. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Motion from the wideout. This quarterback part of their running game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss.
Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Gets it out quickly. Stop just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. And the Horned Frogs are in the red zone. A designed run for the quarterback. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Barry. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to keep it in the air. Dumps it to the back. It's caught. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick shovel pass. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver, for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. It's on target and complete. Oh, touchdown, Tiger. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Vanderbilt has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Nashville. They're up by 7 over Utah. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it. This one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Willingham. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the 1st half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. To the sideline, and he's able to tiptoe his way to a 1st down.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Off play action on 1st down. He fires one deep over the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Takes the easy one to the back. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Well, it's a nice job by the receiver getting out of bounds to save some clock. You're probably out of field goal range, so you're thinking Hail Mary here at the end of the 1st half.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Give to the single back. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Ready to start the 2nd half, and Clemson will kick it away.
Clemson, 14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. The short hands, it's Mendenhall. At the 40, there he goes. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. catch in the middle. It's Mendenhall. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. The Horned Frogs have pushed it inside the 20. They'll run it from the gun. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down. Because the
Touchdown, TCU! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Leaves it with the back. Shows him the stiff arm. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. From the gun on third down. Using the quick game. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Now on second down. Motion from the back. Wants to fire on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wolf. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Clemson set up with another first down. Quick release on the RPO. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
He wants to throw it again. That's reeled in. It's Wolf. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8.
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on third down. Forget that. Let's go get the first down. Let's throw the football. Nice read, nice catch. Now set up with a first and goal.
Looking for the end zone. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. And after that first down gasher. They're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Clemson! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to get back in this ballgame.
TCU 35, Clemson 21.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Their lead now down to 14. Might feel a little game pressure on this drive. On the run, fires downfield. Finds space on the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. I know you want to go to this guy because he's made so many plays for you, but when he's doubled, surely somebody else has a much easier play to make.
And it might not be the stud that he is, right? Like, I might not find another guy that's a baller like him, that's a playmaker, but now I got one-on-one matchups elsewhere that I got to go take advantage of. If they're going to double cover him, I'm going to take advantage of some matchups somewhere else.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game. We're starting to get late. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Barry. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Wolf. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Off the play fake. He's got the tight end. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Clemson will send the punt team out. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
To the ground to try to move the chain. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up first downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work.
The Horned Frogs will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Bulldozes his way through. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. Inside the 30. He's at the... And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Tigers.
How oftentimes can you say that there is a safety who is the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he's coming out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use the...
Breaks into the open. The 40. He's at the 30. Pass the tag. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's Barry. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. big play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Lets it go to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to return. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Right on the money. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Going right to work up top. It's complete on the right side. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Mendenhall. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. The quick out. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just keep slinging it. Looking left. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Pushes for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, TCU! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. Clemson jumps to the line.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. They're working that left side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it's caught! Touchdown, Clemson!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
This offense has it with really good field position. The RPO fired complete to the left. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Horned Frogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls it in. It's Mendenhall. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. He's looking to throw. Wide out, trying to get it in. And he will score! Touchdown, Horned Frogs! They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
Yeah, salt interwoven, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Clemson. Pile up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short gain. Clemson is quick to the line.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back. Turning it on. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. TCU has it back in the Horned Frogs go on offense. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect them.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game. Take the W into the locker.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. The Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. To the ground with the back. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on fourth down.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Got a little space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
Grab near the sticks. It's Willingham. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the...
Touchdown, TCU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip. This bunch is about to go 6-1. They finish it off with a touchdown and seal up this game.
Yeah, this might be what you call garbage time, and it might not really matter because you know the game's out of reach, but I like it. Keep executing, keep finding some more plays. Hey, maybe you find a play later on down the season you might come back to and say, hey, this actually worked in this situation.
Coming out with it, it's Slater. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So we need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Took a shot as he threw. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. To the air on 1st down. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it inside the 15. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
play to the final whistle, this offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside his own 15, looking for room. He stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the books. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments.